A stray dog basked in the sun, seeking warmth amidst the concrete jungle. Minding his own business, he paid no heed to the passing car until the driver honked impatiently, demanding his attention. Wearily, the hungry and exhausted pup rose to his feet, a picture of defeat. His head hung low, and his steps heavy. The dog trudged away, evoking empathy from onlookers. However, the driver, devoid of compassion, showed no regard for the animal's plight. Stumbling out of his car, his actions veering off course, he approached the pup, leaving bystanders uncertain of his intentions. To their horror, he reached the dog, whose tail wagged in anticipation, only to cruelly kick him. Such callousness seemed unfathomable, yet the setting provided context. The incident occurred in China, where animal cruelty laws are notoriously lax, offering little protection to stray animals. In the absence of legal safeguards, animals like the stray dog are left vulnerable to abuse. Yet, amidst the bleak reality, a surprising turn of events unfolded. Witnesses observed the dog's return, accompanied by two others, a poignant display of solidarity and perhaps poetic justice. While some may attribute the dog's actions to stress-induced behavior, others see it as a heartening act of collective defiance. Regardless, the sight of the trio standing together serves as a reminder of the resilience and strength of animals in the face of adversity. The dogs sprinted past rows of parked cars, their destination clear, the vehicle belonging to the drunk man. Unbeknownst to him, a rude awakening awaited him upon leaving the pub. The dogs wasted no time in unleashing their fury upon his car, gnawing at every accessible surface with relentless determination. One dog clambered onto the car, targeting the windshield wipers, while others focused on the panels and other protruding parts. Fortunately, onlookers captured the scene on film, documenting the unexpected act of street justice. Without footage, the incident might have been dismissed as unbelievable. Upon returning to his car, the drunk man was met with a sight that elicited a scream of frustration. His vehicle was in ruins. For animal lovers witnessing this spectacle, it was a moment of poetic justice. His cruel actions toward a defenseless pup had met their consequence. Imagining the man's reaction upon discovering the extent of the damage brought satisfaction to many. Hopefully, it served as a sobering reminder to think twice before harming another creature. While the incident may have made the area marginally safer for its animal residents, the broader issue of stray animals persisted. In the area, stray animals faced numerous challenges, including scarcity of resources and mistreatment by humans. Despite the efforts of compassionate individuals who provided daily care, the sheer volume of animals in need posed an ongoing challenge. Remarkably, the story took a positive turn for the dogs involved in the car incident. A local shelter, moved by the video footage, resolved to rescue them, offering hope for a brighter future for the canine gang. The plan seemed straightforward: rescue the dogs, provide them with a safe haven, and offer them a chance at a happier life. However, what unfolded next took a dark turn, shattering hopes for a happy ending. The rescue group mobilized, reaching out to locals to locate the dogs responsible for the car incident. To their dismay, the dogs were nowhere to be found. Confusion mounted as they scoured the area, only to discover a disturbing scene in an alley near the shops. Crates filled to the brim with dogs greeted the rescuers, their overcrowded and miserable conditions painting a grim picture. It became clear that these dogs were being packed up for a sinister purpose. Sadly, while some were inspired to act by the video, others saw an opportunity for cruelty. Disregarding the injustice inflicted upon the dog by the drunk man, they viewed the dogs as nuisances, not pets deserving of compassion. Their goal was to eradicate them, viewing it as a service to the community. While one group sought to save the dogs, another aimed to capture and exterminate them, driven by a callous disregard for their lives. The prospect of selling them to the meat trade loomed, adding a chilling dimension to the unfolding tragedy. Trapped in crates, The dogs' cries echoed the depths of their despair, their fate hanging in the balance. It was a heartbreaking realization for the rescuers, who had hoped to offer these dogs a chance at a better life. In the face of such cruelty, the envisioned happy ending remained elusive, leaving a profound sense of sorrow and injustice in its wake. The situation grew increasingly perilous as the rescue team realized they were up against a dangerous mob intent on capturing the dogs. With little time to spare, they swiftly sprang into action. While one member retrieved their truck, another kept watch for any signs of the approaching threat. Once the truck was secured, they faced the challenge of transporting the dogs to safety. Just as they began loading the crates, a lookout alerted them to the mob's imminent return. With the danger looming, the team hurriedly gathered the crates, unwilling to abandon any of the dogs to their fate. Despite the discomfort of the cramped crates, the priority remained getting the dogs out of harm's way. As they loaded the final crate, the rescuers scrambled into the truck. The mob arrived, hurling stones in a desperate attempt to thwart the rescue efforts, but it was too late. With adrenaline pumping, the rescuers sped off, taking the dogs to the safety of the shelter. Though the shelter was unable to accommodate all the rescued dogs, other local shelters stepped in to help. Some found loving homes overseas, offering a second chance at life far from the dangers they once faced. In the end, what started with the mistreatment of a single pup set off a chain of events that ultimately saved numerous lives. Despite the challenges and dangers they encountered, the dedication of the rescue team ensured a happy ending for the dogs and inspired hope for a brighter future.